Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I want to share the Reindeer Treat Box. I'm just now getting a chance to play with this, guys, and I wanted to share with you guys how it came out. Look at how adorable. Let me show you guys the pieces. All right, you get one piece that has the ears, and then you get one piece that doesn't. So you want to use one that has the ears and one that does not. And guys, I just wanted to share with you guys that this does not have to just be a reindeer or Christmas themed or whatever theme. You know, reindeers, you can really use them anytime because, I don't know. You know, all our paper collections have the pretty reindeers that we love. So I just went ahead and I used this paper pad here, Spice from scrapbook.com. I'll link it if you guys are interested. And then I used my Copic markers, guys. I just drew this face on. I just basically did like this type of thing and filled it all in, did the ears pink, made a pink nose, and then I took my white gel pen and did like some little speckles and some highlights, and then did some eyelashes because you guys know I love my characters with eyelashes. This die set does come with 3 circles, 1 for the nose and 2 for the eyes, but you can totally, I love to draw, you know, my faces on certain things. So this is how it came out, and then I wanted to show you guys that, again, it does not have to be just Christmas theme or reindeer theme. So this is the one that doesn't have the face. You're going to cut out 2. And I'm using my digital collection. I'm going to link it below if you're interested. Don't forget that you can use code Poochie10 to save 10% off on scrapdivadesigns.com. I'm looking for my bone folder that I just had. Let me know down below if things are always escaping you as well when you're crafting. Let's just use this one. This is why I have several bone folders in my stash. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and fold on the score lines. Let's do the longer ones. And this is my digital. I like using, I print some of my digitals on 80-pound or 100-pound cardstock. And this is perfect because it makes it nice and sturdy. So we're just going to score. We're going to fold on all these score lines. Get a really good press. And guys, the new release will be available January the 9th for Scrap Diva Designs. We can start showing sneak peeks on the 9th. So that's when you guys will see some videos or some little projects. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and score, fold on the score lines here. Now, these are all going to go, you know, this way. But the one in the middle, in between these, you're going to fold the opposite direction so that it goes in, okay? So just like that. You're going to kind of do an accordion type of fold like that, okay? So let's go ahead and fold this. I'm super excited for the new release, guys. I am so ready for Valentine's Day crafting. It's one of my favorite holidays to craft. You guys know I go a little crazy with the shopping, so you definitely got to grab the entire release. I've been trying to slow down on the design team stuff, and so she lets me choose which die sets I want, and I chose all of them like a goofy. I really don't have all the time in the world, but I'm going to try to make it happen because I just love Valentine's Day crafting. And so I had to have all of them, guys. So definitely you're going to want to grab this entire release. It is Valentine's Day themed. And I believe she has a paper collection or 2 as well. I just got my package yesterday. I haven't had a chance to open it. So I'll be unboxing it soon. But I can't share with you guys until the 5th. So hopefully I can get some projects out. And I could have some examples for you guys in my unboxing video. All right, so again, just folding on all the score lines. And then skipping the one in the middle because I want to fold it in the opposite direction, like so. Use your bone folder and get a really good fold. Now, you can put all kinds of little goodies in here. I think this will be perfect for beads. We'll probably throw some beads in here so I can share with you guys how to do it. How you would, like, you know, close it off and all that. And then definitely I suggest that you guys bust out your pretty trims and ribbons to tie this off. All right, so we got that accordion fold there, and we're just gonna simply glue these two together. Make sure that if you're using directional paper that you are gluing it in the right way. So the tab is gonna glue to the side that doesn't have the tab. All right. But let me know down below if you guys are excited for this new release, if you're excited for Valentine's Day crafting in general. I cannot wait. I know I'm gonna go crazy. If I see a lot of really cute things, I gotta have it. All right, so we're gonna glue these together, all the tabs. I put glue on each tab, the top, the middle. You guys hear my birdies? They sound so cute this morning. And then the bottom. Okay, so use your bone folder. Get it adhered nicely. Like so. And then we are going to glue this tab to this one, to this flat end, okay? So you're just gonna glue the tabs to the flat ends. Put glue on each one, or you can use tape. I am definitely a wet glue girl because I'm always like, you know, I have to move it. I need that you know, like if I need to move it, I need to adjust it because I don't get it right on the first time. So with glue, you definitely got a little wiggle room. All right, so I'm just pressing this down. And that is how you create your box, guys. That is it. This is going to push down in a way and close like so. You see? And this is how you'll be able to put your goodies in. All right? So really cute. You can decorate these up. You can do a package of like 5 of these or 6 and put all kinds of goodies. I should probably do a box, a customized box, and have a bunch of these in there. Okay, so I'm going to grab some trim. And I'm going to use this beautiful trim that my friend Cecilia gifted me. I want to use the thinner pieces, but I also want to use, let's use this Rick Rack one. And you really don't need much, guys. Let's use this one. I'm just going to go ahead and cut 2 pieces of each one that I choose to use. Okay, that one. Let's do this one. I think if you had some thin pom-pom trim, it would look gorgeous on here. I use eyelash trim on the other one. And I think I want to do that. Add it to this bunch. But I want to use a darker pink that I have. Okay, I'm going to use those 2. Thank you, Cecilia. And then let me grab the darker eyelash trim that I have. If you guys are interested in this eyelash trim, let me know. I ordered this off Amazon. Oh my God. Who knows how long ago. And I'm just now using it. Yeah, I'm going to use this for a pop of color. Just 2 pieces. And you can cut this as long or short as you like. And then we're just going to gather all of our pieces. I'm going to start from the bottom. So what I would do is I will close off one end by grabbing your strings. I don't know how this Rick Rack is going to fold on here. But let's just try it. All right, I'm going to go from the back to the front. Yeah, I should do this longer. Let me do this again. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go with these instead. Look at how pretty these trims are. This one is kind of stretchy. So let's do this again. I'm going to go ahead and gather my trims. I'm just going to use 3. And I am going to tie this. You can decide whether you want your front to be the square or even the angle. I'm just going to go with the rectangle, and I'm just going to simply tie this. Grab all 3 and pull. You probably don't want to use this thick trim, but I want to. Okay, so that, if you use a thinner trim, guys, it will definitely tie a little bit tighter. I don't want to break this. I want to add this. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. And then, so basically, if you use a thinner trim, it's going to, hold on, I dropped it. It's going to close it off much tighter, okay? And this is going to be, you know, the hole is not going to be existent. Like, it's going to be tighter. I'll tie the top differently so you guys can see what I mean. And then you can go ahead and drop your goodies in here. So let's say I want to do beads. You know, I would do like a mixture of beads. And then let me grab some round beads. Okay, so I would do a pretty little bead mixture like this. It's just some stuff that I have here. And then I'm just going to use this. And I'm sad about that because I really like those colors on there. But I want to show you guys how you can, you know, close this off. So use something thin that you can tie it really well with. Like so. And then you can go ahead and put your goodies in there. Okay, so I kind of stuffed them all in there, the smaller beads in the middle, and I fit a lot of beads in there, guys. And I put my bubble gum one on top. And you know what? That hole, it doesn't get any smaller than that actually, which is fine. So you want to be conscious of how you pack things in here and what you pack in here. I can't tell where's my front. Here's my front. And then we're going to go ahead and close it off. I mean, just this by itself, it looks really pretty. So if you guys are interested in this eyelash trim, leave me a comment and I will link it. Look at how cute. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish this off very simply by just adding a cute little bow from my digitals. I'll leave a link if you guys are interested in grabbing this. Look at how pretty. But you can go crazy and really, like, you know, doll this up. Really embellish it with your ephemera or whatever. You can even do like a sentiment going this way would be really cute. So you decide how you want to package them. But look at how cute, guys. Adorable. Let me tie this a little tighter. And there you go. That's a cute little party. I think they're called party poppers. What do they call that? Let me see. It's the treat box. So there is my Valentine's Day version. And then here is my reindeer one. So cute, you guys. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys snatched this from the December release. And if you did not, guys, I highly suggest that you go and grab it. Use code Poochie10. I'll be back soon with some new shares for Scrappy with Design's new January release, all right? I hope you all are having an amazing new year. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.